which means the winds from Canada will be flying in. And yes, I'm wearing my new shirt again. I just bought it last night. I didn't clap cheeks in this thing, whatever. I wore it for a couple. This is brand new. This is fucking nice. I never buy clothes. I mean, I buy clothes. I mean, socks and underwear, those are rotational, you know. But good shirts, t-shirts, who gives a shit? Walmart. All right, you're going to end up getting bleach on them somehow, or when you're cleaning something, or, you know, fucking whatever, some kind of ugly stain right in the front where everyone sees it. So it doesn't make sense. Buy cheap clothes. The point is, perhaps one of the dumbest sizes you could ever see in a cigar, 3.5 by 55. Why? I mean, I've already viewed the cigar and I really enjoyed it. We're coming back to it and have deeper thought. Look, it's a fucking stupid size. Nobody wants a 3.5 inch. It's a three. It's a micro. It's a micro penis. You know, no. And then there you go. I mean, is it good quality? You betcha. Did Gio provide this to me? Yes, and I really appreciate that. We're talking about the actual cigar. Why would they take Don Carlos and make a 3.5 by 55? Foot smells phenomenal. Honey, sweet, syrup, phenomenal. The question is, I don't know, but the question is it still enjoyable? Yes. It's a limited cigar. I just don't understand what they were thinking. And maybe that was the point. Maybe Fuente said, you know what? Give me an idea of something people won't see. And it's almost comical. Yeah, what if we take our classic Don Carlos and make it in a stupid size? What size are we talking about here? I'll tell you what, 3.5 inches. Who wants a 3.5? That's the thing. We'll make it in a kind of a big gauge, 55. Oh, 55, not 60? Nah, not full Gordo. But, yeah. But here's the difference, though. I've smoked Don Carlos many times, and even though they say, oh, it's the same blend, it's not. First of all, I'm not even sure if any of the Don Carlos come in 55 gauge. And when you change this diameter and length, you change the blend. In a way, in any cigar, the shorter and the skinnier combined would be the most potent version of that blend. As you go longer, it takes longer time to build up, because the longer the leaf, the more you're going to get the weaker parts. And as you build up, you get smoking towards the stronger part of the leaf, which is the stem side. And where the stem is connected to the plant, okay, and the nutrients come to the stem. The point is, and so the longer you go, the more time you have to build up. And also we know the wider you go, the more room the smoke has, and also the more volume, you're tasting the smoke no matter what length of gauge. So in a way, the smoke has to hurdle two things. The length of gauge will be time. It's like running a mile. Is it running a mile or 2 miles? 2 miles will take you longer. So the longer you go with a cigar, the longer the smoke takes to get to you. And you might think it's not a big deal, but trust me, it is. And the bigger you go, the more volume as well, the more tobacco is in there, and the filler, bound by the binder. The point is, so now the longer and fatter you go, the more smoke, more time it takes to get to you, but also the more the smoke has to battle with the filler to get to you. The filler absorbs, it gets coated with some of that smoke. Not all of it, obviously smoke gets to you, but it's not a clear pipe. It's not a crack pipe where you're getting all the smoke. You're lighter here, okay? The filler gets coated with the smoke. There's loss, resistance, you would call it in electricity. So there is resistance. So therefore, if you cut down length, you'll get less time, you'll get there faster, and you'll have to travel through less, and you get less resistance. And when you go bigger, if you go smaller, there's less filler and the smoke is more condensed, you'll get more potent flavor. So therefore, though, what's the best for you? That's up to your interpretation, because then you have so many factors: the blend, the age of the tobacco, and etc. And then how that blend reacts with that size. There's not one best size. Robusto and Toros are the most classical right now, but you couldn't say that 50 years ago. People smoking maybe Petit Coronas or maybe Lanceros. So the point is, very well made cigar. It is much heavier packed than a regular Don Carlos. I can't stress, it is extremely packed, and there are some large stems there in the middle there. So my guess thinking is that they packed this heavier than normal to make it burn a little slower, because it's such a short cigar. Beautiful Cameron wrapper. You can definitely see a lot of the protecting glue on the top there. That's not sweet tipped, it's just yeah, I guess they really didn't want this thing to unroll. They really packed this thing heavy. Heavy, all Dominican tobacco inside. So understand that. In reality, it's just like the service. You have the filler, or the smoke is fighting all the filler. Then you have the sergeant, right? Which is binding, keeping all the filler tight, right, to keep the smoke in there. And the wrapper takes all the credit for the flavor. There's your captain. There he is. Look at that. Good job, guys. So in reality, all the guys that are doing all the work, nobody gives a shit. You can't see them. But the wrapper does dictate what flavor you will get. Why? Because this same blend, if you put a Maduro or Connecticut broadleaf wrapper, it would not taste the same. Oh, it's the same filler. That's all. Look, it's so 80% of the tobacco is filler. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The wrapper's in control. The wrapper's in control. Okay? You got six SWAT guys in a van. Armored vehicle. Yeah, great. The fucking driver's in control. They're gonna go wherever he steers that vehicle. All right, wind. As soon as you sweet off the tip. No diddy. I feel like I already smoked a cigar. There's nothing left. It's a small cigar. Very sweet off the bat. Extremely sweet. Here comes more wind. Shit. Shit. Come on. Come on. It's a mixture of the wind, shitty matches, and a very thick pack, really thick pack. But you see that's not fully lit. But you go, I'll give it time. Fire or spread. There's not much time on this. Is a tornado gonna happen? Come on, please God. Medium plus. Oh shit. It should be good. It's a lot harder while using a match of the day. You can't really see the flame. That's beautiful. Perfect straw. That's almost medium full off the bat. See, that's the difference. With this shortened length, okay. Now the size is 55. It's bigger than normal. Nobody getting a Robusto on this. But with that shortened length, and with definitely more tobacco in there, and definitely using higher price. I don't give a shit what they say. They're using more Ligero in this blend. I can't stress it enough. Because Don Carlos, you light that up, and it's never this strong. And it's not just the diminished length, because even then, okay, 3.5, we'd only be 1.5 inches. Basically, you're in the second third of Robusto. 3.5, 1.5 inches here, 5 inches. This is Robusto at 55. So there's no way just 1.5 inches in. A regular Don Carlos is that strong at medium full. It's a gentle medium full, but no, that flavor is zooming. It's rumba. It's moving around, lively like champagne, black pepper spice, cinnamon, nutty. You know, Don Carlos is not an exotic cigar. It's like a semi-luxurious cigar, very delicious. You know what to expect. It's kind of heavenly, but it's not going to go, wow, I never tasted that. It's like apple fritters and cucumber, battery acid, you know, and I don't know. A Tuesday blowjob at an Applebee's parking lot at 11 a.m. Yeah, it's not like that. No, it's a beautiful cigar. And if you like cigars like Don Carlos or the Hemingway Cameroon, you're gonna love this cigar. However, though, is it kind of a gimmick? It's limited, but you could say any limited cigar from any brand is gimmicky. You're like, why make something limited? Because we can charge it. The wind blew up my phone. Well, I'm gonna hold my phone now. It's got a very beautiful flavor. It's really an easy cigar to review. If you love Don Carlos, you would love this cigar. It's actually a little stronger. It's closer to more the Personal Reserve. Well, the Personal Reserve is the better cigar. The Don Carlos Personal Reserve really is peak potential Don Carlos. However, would the Bull be, I think, better than a regular standard? Sure, but not by price. Would I rather smoke this? Yes, but would I rather pay $8 to $10 for a regular Don Carlos Corona? Yeah. So at the end of the day, this costing 20 to 30 for a gouge. 20 bucks, MSRP 18, 20 bucks, and then anywhere sky's the limit, $34 in California, New York. Just because it's better than the regular Don Carlos, and better by a percentage, but it costs 100, 200% more money, you have to be retarded. So it's a great cigar, sure, for $30. Well, just admit it, if you're retarded, enjoy it then. I'm gonna get blocked for that. Freedom of speech, even then, that was a little much. I apologize. Point, it was more figuratively. I'm not talking about actually retarded people. I mean, it's just, I was talking about being retarded tobaccally. A gentle medium full, 65% the darkness, maybe almost 70, but feels a little darker than regular Don Carlos. Hands down, Personal Reserve is the best. So if you see Personal Reserve for $23 and this cigar for 20 bucks, get the Robusto Personal Reserve. It's a better cigar. Is this at the end of the day, is this like a stupid cigar? No, it's a great cigar, but the price you might pay might be really stupid. Okay, if it's above 20 bucks, if it's $30, $40, don't waste your time. I hate to say it, unless one time, whatever. The second thing is it's so hard to find in the sense. You could have a good time with the Don Carlos as a number 4, the Corona. But is this better? Yeah, it's better. How much better? A little better. It really. Because the regular Don Carlos is great. It is a nice size. I think what I do with this size, like last time, I take my time with it. Because it's, in your mind, it's like, you're like, wow, this is not a cheap cigar because of the limitedness and the length. Is not big, so let me slow down. So in a way, maybe that's not to say it's a good thing, but I wouldn't chain smoke this, just blow right through it in 15, 20 minutes. I don't know if that's possible. I think a half hour would be very fast for the cigar. Nutty, rich cedar, very lively black pepper, very lively, rich cinnamon, quite nice. Like I said, if you like Red Dot and if you like Hemingway, you're gonna love Don Carlos. And within Don Carlos, this is stronger than regular Don Carlos and weaker than Personal Reserve. I'm not even gonna review this anymore. There's no reason for it. I've already done a review. I'm just retouching on this thing. And I'm not even gonna give it a point system because you can go watch my original review. But did I still enjoy this the second time? Oh yeah, I appreciate Gio sending this to me. As much as I bust Gio's balls, I call him 451. He's a great supporter of the channel, and man to man, I really appreciate it. I appreciate whenever guys send me any cigars, it touches my choach, front, and back. I appreciate it. I'm holding my phone because the wind now is getting tornado. So anyways, the Don Carlos. The Eye of the Bull. Is it a stupid cigar? No. It's great tobacco, so it's not a stupid cigar. And good construction. It's just a stupid concept. I don't understand. Who needed a 3.5 by 5.5 at double the price of regular Don Carlos? And then you know it's going to be gouges for triple the price. At the same time, though, I'm glad they made something new in a sense, but at the end of the day, just close your eyes and enjoy it. No Diddy. Yeah, no, it's desirable, it's delicious, it's a great time. Long, heavy finish. It's stronger than regular Don Carlos. But in my opinion, not worth the price difference. Now, of course, you say, what price difference? You're talking about smoking this on a regular or one time? One time, yeah, try it, right? Because it's your birthday. You're going out for a big steak dinner and cheesecake. It's your birthday. You can't afford to do that all the time, once a week. Or maybe you could, then God bless. Toro Fuente, Don Carlos, Eye of the Bull. It's enjoyable, yes. Beautiful like the original Don Carlos, sure. A little more exciting than regular Don Carlos, yes. Long, heavy finish off the bat. There's benefits to that short size. However, the downside is it's going to go fast. However, just so you're not lying to you, Fuente, what happened? We got some, beautiful band. One of the best bands in the business. The Don Carlos, not even look, but the texture, classic, beautiful. Here's the problema. Too much glue on that chocha. Let me lick that. Just give that a little love. There you go, baby. You like that? So I'm going to take my time with this. I'm going to smoke this slow on a Saturday afternoon. I have a little coffee left, and I'm going to relax. Great construction. I'm not going to do a full review. I've already done that. Although my review right now is longer than most channels. They do 1, 2 minute, 5 minute reviews. It is enjoyable. You're going to have a great time. But just keep it in mind that it's more expensive, way more expensive, and way harder to find than regular Don Carlos. And percentage-wise, the increase in flavor and strength, although it is some, it's not ratio to, look, the cigar is not 100 or 200% better than Don Carlos. So why is it 100, 200% cost more money? You have to do the math. $8 to $12 for a Don Carlos Corona, which would be about the same thing dimensionally. 3.5 by 55. A Corona is like what, a 5 or 46 or something like that, whatever it is. Like in reality, you have the same amount of time. So why is one $12? You do the math. And of course, it's great to enjoy, I think, one time in your life, sure. See what the size does to the blend. But I'm telling you, though, they tweak this shit. They put more heavy tobacco in the filler because this is burning very slow. And it's I'm not going to say it's really strong, but it's significantly more intense and stronger than the regular Don Carlos off the bat, and more than just the size justified, because I can take like a Toro or Robusto of this in 50 gauge in a even small diameter, and then after 1.5 inches in, it's not as strong as this. So 3.5 inches starting will be 1.5 inches into Robusto, and this starts off much stronger than the regular that, because they're using a stronger filler in this. They're pushing the fruit blend harder. Similar flavor, it's just pushing it harder. So bullshit that it's the same blend. You could, same blend, but with higher priming. So that's not the same blend. Does that make any sense? Like if you have one football team, and then one Sunday they're the same team, the next Sunday they give everyone steroids and fucking cocaine. Well, same team, higher priming. Is what it is. See you around. Stay fresh. Gio, God bless. Thank you everyone that supports the channel. You touch my choach with permission and consent. See you around. Stay fresh. Don't go to prison.